Saturday was the first Juneteenth as a federal holiday, and celebrations across the country sparked cheers and jubilation, but also prompted quieter reflections about racial justice. Crowds gathered to mark the holiday, commemorating the end of the legal enslavement of Black Americans, with concerts, rallies, art displays, and lots of food. In Galveston, members of the Texas Dancin' Divas paraded through the streets. In New York, marchers on the Brooklyn Bridge advocated for racial equality. In Kentucky, Milan Bush, the organizer of the Midway Juneteenth Festival, said the day was a celebration.
Joy that we are not just thinking about the event of ending enslaved people's lives, but we're also thinking about the joy that brings, the returning to who they are, and just being able to recognize Black people not just as a unit of people, but as individuals.
Harrodsburg resident Catherine Van Dyke said the holiday should bring people together.
There is some race, issues here in town, and we just try to get things like this together to bring the people back together, not just the Black community, but let the white community come in and celebrate with us.
Juneteenth, or June 19th, marks the day in 1865 when a Union general informed a group of enslaved people in Texas that they had been made free 2 years earlier by President Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation during the Civil War. President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris on Thursday signed a bill making Juneteenth the 11th federally recognized holiday, just over a year after the murder of George Floyd in Minneapolis ignited nationwide protests for racial justice and for ending police brutality. On Saturday, a new statue of George Floyd was unveiled in Brooklyn as part of the celebrations. This year's festivities were also notable as it was the first countrywide event where crowds were able to gather in person and meet face-to-face without fear and often without masks, as the pandemic ebbs in the U.S.